Yeah, so I'm 8-1 right now. Find a match pretty quickly. Good starting place, cycle log. Opponent does the same. Nice going back, just catches minors with the archers. You're always going to be wanting to do that. He plays Baby Dragon, so I'm thinking he has Lava Hound, so I don't want to use my Tesla or Xbow just yet. And since he's zapped, and I noticed that he also had Log and Night Witch, I knew it was Giant. So I didn't want to give him a free Xbow, so I was playing pretty defensively. Then I go for my first Xbow since I have a Tesla up, and then he probably Giants. And you always want to be using your skeletons, because it baits out their spell on the tower that they're not going for, and you get a positive elixir trade. So always be using your skeletons to help out with killing giants if you can. And then I noticed that I've outcycled his giant, so that's why I go in here. And then right here I play my Tesla in the middle, because in giant matchups that's what you want to be doing, just cycling Teslas in the middle, and then when you have a Tesla living, or if you see an opening, that's when you go in with your Xbow. It has a pretty bad fireball, since it only hits one archer. So when they do that, you're going to want to play defensive Xbow, because now they can't kill it without switching the lanes that they're going for, and they don't want to do that. Because this Xbow right here gets a ton of value. And yeah, he doesn't have elixir. Then I just get a connection and I win the game. He wasn't the best player, but that's generally how you want to deal with giant matchups. Then I see the minions, so I immediately know that this is Goblin Giant Sparky. So as soon as Sparky's in the back, I'm gonna Xbow opposite lane. Make sure the minions don't get much damage on him. And this Goblin Giant is really bad, because if you're a Sparky player and you're facing Xbow, what you have to do is Goblin Giant onto the Xbow, because watch how I defend it super cheaply. placed this Xbow one tile high. That was a mistake. Yeah, he mini pickers, but I'm still able to defend. Yeah. I think this is where I get most of my damage. Predict the minions. And yeah, that's pretty much GG. Yeah, my opponent gives up at this point. Yeah, he wasn't the best player, but whatever. Okay, another miner deck. Oh, he gives me a lot of value with that ice golem. Yeah, cause I get a really good trade there, I Xbow opposite lane. Like, even if he has Knight and Bomb Tower, which it turns out he has Knight and Inferno Tower, like, that's still like a lot of elixir he had to spend, and he has no counter push, so that's really good for me. Oh yeah, and this is where he loses. Really bad Inferno Tower, and he was down elixir from placing that miner, and yeah, he has no elixir, and I have a full Xbow, or half health Xbow on the field. Mortar first play, pretty standard. I think this play wins me the game right here, because he fireballs my archers, which is super aggressive, so I just go in with my Xbow. And he has Prince, which is pretty bad against Xbow in general. And yeah, I get a ton of damage right here. Yeah, and the main reason I'm not cycling Log is because in this Mortar deck he has Dart Goblin, so I don't really want to be using my log. Yeah, I expected a Prince. Made a little mistake there. Prince should have been hitting the Ice Golem, but I still managed to get a connection. I probably should have laid skeletons on the Prince. And then yeah, I Xbow again because I know he's low on elixir. Which this Mortar deck doesn't usually run Goblin Gang, so I thought he didn't have Dart Goblin, but it turns out he had both cards. And then yeah, at this point I can just lay a defensive Xbow, because that's what you want to be doing against Mortar bait. And then just Fireball cycle him out. Oh yeah, I should have saved my log for that Dart Goblin, because like it's not like it mattered, but it took out my entire defensive Xbow. So, and yeah, in double elixir, if they lay defensive mortars, you should just fireball them. So yeah, that's how you get a 12-win GC using Xbow. Let me know if you guys like this new format of me commentating with the tips on the side. If there's anything I can do better, let me know down in the comments below. And have a great day.